If you are over 50 and getting into a deep squat feels stiff, unstable, or uncomfortable, this is not a flexibility issue. It's a signal. Most men believe aging shows up in their energy or their hormones first. But in the body, aging reveals itself somewhere far more important. It shows up in your ability to stay calm, balanced, and controlled close to the ground. The deep squat is not a gym exercise. It is a position your nervous system uses to decide whether your body is safe or under threat. When the ankles don't trust the floor, the knees don't trust the angle, and the hips don't trust the depth, the nervous system switches into protection mode. In that state, strength is limited, posture collapses, breathing becomes shallow, and performance is no longer a priority. This is why testosterone and overall vitality don't respond well in a body that feels unstable. The body always chooses safety before power. Today is not about pushing harder or forcing depth. It's about restoring the positions that allow your body to feel secure again. Before we begin, get yourself into a deep squat you can control. You do not need to go as low as possible. If your heels lift, place a small support under them. If you need balance, lightly hold on to something in front of you. The only requirement is this. The position must feel calm, stable, and breathable. No shaking, no holding your breath, no rushing to stand up. Before we continue, take a moment and leave a comment below. Tell me where you're watching from and how old you are. I read every single one. This is the position we'll work from. Exercise 1. Deep squat, heel raises. From the deep squat you've just set up, stay exactly where you are. Do not rush to move yet. First, let your feet feel the ground. Now, without shifting your hips or leaning forward, slowly lift both heels off the floor just a small amount. Then, lower them back down with control. This is not about height, it's about steadiness. As the heels rise and lower, notice what happens in your ankles and knees. They're learning to accept load again instead of reacting to it. Keep your breathing slow and quiet. If your knees start to shake or your body feels the urge to escape the position, slow down even more. This movement rebuilds trust at the very bottom of your structure. When the ankles feel stable, the knees stop bracing. And when the knees stop bracing, the hips no longer need to guard. Stay smooth. Stay controlled. This is how we tell the body the ground is safe again. Exercise 2. Deep squat knee taps. Stay in your deep squat. Nothing needs to change in your setup. Feet grounded. Breathing calm. From here, slowly allow both knees to move downward just a little, as if they're gently tapping toward the floor. Then bring them back to center with control. There is no drop. There is no collapse. This movement is about teaching the knees that motion does not equal danger. Many men over 50 unconsciously brace the knees the moment they move. As you tap and return, keep your weight evenly distributed through the feet. Let the hips stay relaxed. Let the spine stay quiet. If you feel shaking or tension building, make the movement smaller and slower. The nervous system learns through calm repetition, not force. This is how knee confidence is rebuilt. And when the knees trust movement again, the rest of the lower body follows. Exercise 3. Deep squat forward arm reach. Stay in your deep squat. Your feet stay planted. Your hips stay low. Your breathing stays calm. Slowly reach both arms straight out in front of you. Do not rush the movement. Let the reach come from length, not effort. As your arms move forward, notice what happens through your spine. Many men collapse here without realizing it. Keep the spine long and steady. Your ribs stay relaxed. Your neck stays easy. This reach reconnects your upper body to your lower body. It reminds the nervous system that the squat is a full body position. Hold briefly, then bring your arms back without changing depth. If balance feels challenging, make the reach smaller. Stability always comes before range. This is how coordination through the middle of the body is restored. Exercise 4. Deep squat arm reach up. Stay in your deep squat. Nothing else changes. Feet grounded, hips low, breathing steady. Slowly reach one arm upward or both arms if comfortable. Do not force height. Let the spine lengthen without arching the lower back. Notice whether your weight shifts or your chest flares. Keep your ribs down and pelvis quiet. This movement teaches the body something essential. You can extend upward while staying grounded. Many men lose this ability over time. They collapse forward or overextend backward to feel tall. By restoring vertical reach from the squat, posture improves without strain. The nervous system begins to trust the position again. Move slowly. Return with control. Exercise 5. Deep squat elbow hip opening. Stay in your deep squat. Bring your elbows gently inside your knees. Your hands can come together in front of your chest. Lightly guide your knees outward using your elbows. Do not force the movement. Keep your spine long and chest relaxed. Do not collapse forward. As the hips open, notice how your breathing changes. When breathing becomes easier, the pelvis starts to release. Many men carry years of tension in the hips without realizing it. This movement creates space without triggering resistance. Stay calm. Ease off if you feel strain in the knees or lower back. This prepares the hips to move freely again. Exercise 6. Deep squat internal rotation. Stay in your deep squat. Your hips should feel a little more open now. Slowly allow one knee to drift inward slightly while keeping the foot grounded. Return to center. Alternate sides. The movement is subtle. There is no forcing. Internal rotation is one of the first movements men lose with age. When it disappears, the hips lock and the glutes shut down. Keep the pelvis quiet and spine long. Let the movement come from the hip. If the range feels small, that's fine. Control matters more than depth. This teaches the hips how to move again without triggering tension. Exercise 7. Deep wide squat knee taps. From your deep squat, slightly widen your stance. Feet turn out just enough to feel stable. Weight stays centered. Gently allow one knee to move toward the floor, then return. Switch sides. There is no drop. There is no rush. This teaches control in a wider base where many men feel unstable. The pelvis stays calm while the legs move. If balance feels challenged, make the movement smaller. This rebuilds confidence in wide, loaded positions. Exercise 8. Deep, wide squat shifts. Stay in your wide squat. Feet planted, hips low, breathing steady. Slowly shift your weight to one side. Feel the foot press firmly into the ground. Let the opposite hip lengthen. Pause briefly. Then shift to the other side. No bouncing, no rushing. This integrates ankles, knees, hips, and spine into one system. The glutes engage to support the pelvis. If you feel instability, reduce the range and slow down. This teaches the body how to transfer weight safely again. What you just practiced was not about flexibility, and it was not about pushing limits. It was about restoring trust. When the body no longer trusts the ground, it tightens. When it tightens, it protects. And in protection mode, strength, posture, and hormonal balance are never the priority. Testosterone does not disappear simply because you get older. It fades when the body no longer feels stable enough to express power. By restoring the deep squat, you rebuild that foundation. You don't need to do all 8 movements every day. Choose a few that your body responds to. Spend a few minutes. Move slowly. Stay calm. Consistency matters more than intensity. If you're working on this, leave a comment and write deep squat. If your hips still feel locked or unstable, write tight. I read every comment. Take care of your foundation, and your body will take care of the rest.